The moment people can predict your emotions, they can control your behavior. They know what makes you angry. They know what makes you desperate. They know which words trigger your insecurity, which silence makes you panic, and which temptation makes you abandon your principles. You may believe you are being honest, open, authentic. But in a world built on leverage, uncontrolled transparency is not always virtue. Sometimes it is surrender. Machiavelli understood that power does not begin with strength, it begins with uncertainty. The man who reveals everything gives his enemies a map. The man who reacts instantly hands them the weapon and shows them exactly where to aim. You must become harder to interpret, not emotionless, controlled, not distant, selective, not fake, strategic. Your face should not announce every thought passing through your mind. Your voice should not expose every wound hidden beneath your words. Your actions should not be so predictable that anyone can calculate your next move before you make it. Weak men react. Powerful men observe. When someone disrespects you, do not immediately defend yourself. Watch them. Their behavior is information. When someone praises you, do not become intoxicated. Study their intention. When someone withdraws attention, do not chase them. Let the silence reveal who needs whom. Every reaction you delay becomes intelligence. Every emotion you master becomes authority. Every secret you protect becomes power. People cannot manipulate what they cannot locate. They cannot exploit a weakness you refuse to display. They cannot sabotage a plan they never knew existed. This is why the loud man is rarely the most dangerous man in the room. Noise is often compensation. The truly dangerous man does not need to convince everyone that he is powerful. His restraint creates tension. His silence forces others to reveal themselves. His calm makes emotional people uncomfortable because they cannot find the button that controls him. Become that man. Let them wonder whether their insult affected you. Let them question whether you noticed their betrayal. Let them speculate about your next decision while you quietly prepare it. You do not owe the world constant access to your mind. You do not owe everyone an explanation. You do not need to reveal your fears just because someone asks what is wrong. Privacy is not weakness. Mystery is not dishonesty. Silence is not emptiness. Used correctly, they are armor. From this moment forward, stop giving emotional reactions to people who have not earned emotional access. Stop explaining decisions to those committed to misunderstanding you. Stop announcing transformations that should be proven through results. Comment, "My silence protects my power." Write it as a declaration, because the first step toward becoming untouchable is simple. Become impossible to read before anyone gets close enough to control you. Control the leaks. Most men do not lose power in battle. They lose it in conversation. They speak too much when nervous. They explain too much when doubted. They reveal plans to people who never earned the right to know them. Then they wonder why their moves are blocked, copied, mocked, or betrayed. Your mouth is often the first crack in your armor. Control it. Do not tell everyone what you are building. Do not announce every goal before discipline has made it real. Do not confess every fear to people who may one day use it against you. Information changes the balance of power, and careless men give it away for free. Listen longer than you speak. Let others expose their motives, insecurities, loyalties, and ambitions while you remain still. People become reckless around silence. They rush to fill it. They reveal what they intended to hide. Your restraint turns their words into evidence. But understand this, becoming unreadable does not mean becoming cold to everyone. It means becoming selective. Trust slowly. Observe patterns. Judge people by what they repeat, not by what they promise. When asked about your next move, give less. When provoked, pause. When praised, stay grounded. When betrayed, do not announce revenge. Distance yourself, strengthen your position, and let consequences arrive without warning. A man who cannot control his tongue cannot control his future. Your emotions may be real, but they do not deserve public access. Your plans may be powerful, but they do not need applause. Your pain may be heavy, but not every listener is an ally. Comment, I reveal nothing before results. Make that your rule. Speak with purpose. Move with precision. Let your silence become a locked door, and let your results be the only answer people receive. Master the reaction. Power is not proven by how loudly you respond. It is proven by what you refuse to reveal. The undisciplined man broadcasts his internal weather. Anger changes his face. Fear changes his voice. Desire changes his decisions. Anyone watching closely can predict him, pressure him, and eventually control him. You must become the calm surface above deep water. When pressure rises, slow down. When someone demands an immediate answer, create distance. When emotion tells you to speak, observe instead. The pause is not hesitation, it is command. It gives your mind time to separate truth from impulse and strategy from wounded pride. People will test you. They will provoke you to discover your temper. They will flatter you to measure your hunger for approval. They will ignore you to see whether you chase. They will threaten distance to expose your fear of abandonment. Do not reward the test with information. Keep your breathing steady. Keep your tone measured. Keep your eyes calm. Let them leave the interaction uncertain about what reached you and what failed. This does not mean suppressing emotion until it poisons you. Process it privately. Train your body. Write your thoughts. Pray. Reflect. Speak with one trusted person if necessary. But never hand raw emotion to someone standing against you. Machiavellian discipline is not about pretending you feel nothing. It is about deciding who is allowed to witness what you feel. Your emotional state is valuable intelligence. Protect it. The man who reacts instantly becomes predictable. The man who chooses his response becomes dangerous. One is controlled by the moment. The other controls what the moment becomes. Comment, my reaction belongs to me. Remember that sentence when disrespect arrives. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need to correct every lie. You do not need to prove your strength to people searching for a weakness. Sometimes the strongest response is silence followed by distance. Sometimes it is a calm sentence. Sometimes it is success achieved far away from those who doubted you. Master the face, master the voice, master the timing. When your emotions stop leaking, manipulation loses its grip. People may still challenge you, but they will no longer know which weapon works. And when no one can locate your trigger, no one can pull it. You become the locked gate they cannot enter, the silent fortress they cannot conquer from within. Use uncertainty as armor. The world becomes cautious around the man it cannot calculate. Predictability makes people comfortable. They know when you will speak, when you will forgive, when you will surrender, and how much pressure is required to bend you. Once your pattern is visible, your resistance becomes measurable. Break the pattern. Do not become chaotic. Chaos destroys your own position. Become deliberate enough that every action appears simple, yet difficult to anticipate. Let your principles remain consistent while your methods remain flexible. People should understand your standards, but never possess the full map of your strategy. Sometimes you answer immediately. Sometimes you wait. Sometimes you walk away. Sometimes you stay and watch. Sometimes you forgive. Sometimes access disappears forever. The decision must belong to you, not to the expectations others place upon you. This is controlled uncertainty. It forces manipulators to hesitate. They cannot prepare the perfect script because they do not know which version of you will meet them. The patient observer, the silent executor, or the man who closes the door without warning. Never threaten what you are unwilling to do. Never announce consequences before they become necessary. Empty warnings train people to disrespect your boundaries. Quiet action teaches them that your limits are real. When someone crosses a line, do not perform anger. Adjust their access. Reduce information, reduce availability, reduce trust. Let the structure of the relationship change before your mouth explains why. Words invite negotiation. Consequences create understanding. The unreadable man does not argue endlessly about his worth. He changes his position. He does not beg people to respect his time. He removes himself from those who waste it. He does not expose every suspicion. He watches until patterns become undeniable. Patience is not passivity. It is the discipline to let people reveal their full hand while believing you have not noticed. Comment, "Uncertainty is my armor." Write it with conviction. From now on, stop making yourself emotionally available to every provocation. Stop responding according to habit. Stop allowing others to predict your surrender simply because they have seen it before. You are allowed to evolve beyond the version they learned to control. Let your silence create questions. Let your absence create reflection. Let your standards create distance. Let your actions arrive only when they are complete. But never confuse mystery with childish games. Do not disappear to seek attention. Do not withhold affection to create addiction. Do not manipulate innocent people for entertainment. That is not power. That is insecurity wearing a mask. Real power is clean. You become unreadable, so hostile minds cannot exploit you. Not so loyal hearts cannot reach you. Protect your intentions. Guard your timing. Reveal yourself according to character, not pressure. When they cannot predict your fear, your hunger, or your next move, they lose control of the board. And you reclaim it. You stop living as a reaction to their expectations and begin moving as the architect of your fate, calm and unseen. Protect your intentions. Your intentions are most powerful before they are exposed. The moment you announce what you are planning, people begin reacting to it. Some will doubt you, some will discourage you, some will pretend to support you while quietly preparing to compete, obstruct, imitate, or interfere. Even those who mean well may weaken your conviction with their fears. This is why disciplined men build in silence. You do not need witnesses for every beginning. You do not need applause while the foundation is still fragile. A plan spoken too early becomes vulnerable to opinions, envy, pressure, and premature satisfaction. Protect it. Work until the idea becomes structure. Work until the structure becomes momentum. Work until the momentum becomes undeniable. Then let the result speak with a voice no explanation could match. Machiavelli understood that visible ambition attracts resistance. The more people know about what you want, the easier it becomes for them to calculate how to stop you. Your enemy cannot sabotage a road he cannot see. Your rival cannot copy a method he has never been shown. Keep your direction private. You may share the destination with trusted allies, but guard the route. You may reveal the goal, but not the timing. You may speak about the mission, but never expose every weakness in the plan. Selective truth is not deception, it is protection. You are not required to give complete access to people who have not earned complete trust. Most people ask questions from curiosity, not commitment. They want information, not responsibility. They want to know what you are doing, but they will not help carry the weight. Give them less. When they ask what you are planning, say enough to remain calm, but not enough to become exposed. When they ask when you will act, let your answer remain broad. When they pressure you to reveal more, notice the pressure itself. Loyal people respect boundaries. Manipulative people resent them. Comment, "My plans grow in silence." Remember it whenever you feel tempted to announce progress too soon. Do not confuse secrecy with fear. You are not hiding because you doubt yourself. You are protecting concentration. Every explanation costs energy. Every opinion creates noise. Every promise places your focus under the judgment of people who are not living your life. Move quietly. Let them assume you are inactive. Let them underestimate your discipline. Let them believe nothing is changing while everything inside you is being rebuilt. There is power in being overlooked. The man who constantly signals ambition becomes easy to monitor. The man who works without performance becomes difficult to stop. Your silence preserves surprise. Your patience preserves leverage. Your discipline preserves the mission. Reveal the outcome only when it can no longer be argued with. Until then, protect your intentions like a blade hidden beneath a calm exterior. Because what remains unseen remains difficult to destroy. Let curiosity exhaust them while your private work transforms you into the man they cannot control. Become immune to bait. The easiest man to control is the man who must respond. He must answer every insult. He must correct every misunderstanding. He must defend himself before people who already decided to judge him. He believes silence makes him look weak, so he keeps speaking until he exposes everything. That is the trap. Bait is designed to pull you out of position. A disrespectful comment, a false accusation, a sudden withdrawal, a public challenge, a calculated comparison. None of these need to defeat you directly. They only need to make you abandon discipline. Once you react emotionally, the other person gains information. They learn what wounds you, what angers you, what makes you afraid, and how quickly pressure can move you. Do not give them that education. When someone tries to provoke you, ask one question. What response are they hoping to extract? If they want anger, give them stillness. If they want panic, give them patience. If they want an explanation, give them distance. If they want to drag you into chaos, remain loyal to your purpose. Your refusal to react is not surrender. It is strategic denial. You deny them access to your nervous system. You deny them the satisfaction of watching you lose control. You deny them the power to choose the battlefield. Machiavellian intelligence begins when you stop treating every challenge as something that deserves an answer. Some challenges are invitations to descend. Some arguments are cages. Some people provoke you because conflict is the only place where they can reach you. Stay above them. A man with a mission cannot afford to spend his strength proving himself to spectators. His energy belongs to construction, not performance. His focus belongs to his future, not to every voice demanding attention. Comment: I do not bite the bait. Write it before the next test arrives. There will be moments when silence feels unbearable. Your pride will demand a reply. Your mind will create perfect sentences. Your body will burn with the urge to show them who you are. Wait. Give the emotion time to pass through you without becoming your commander. Walk away, train, think. Return only if action serves a purpose. Never respond merely to relieve pressure. That relief is temporary, but the information you reveal may remain in another person's hands forever. The strongest men are not those who feel no anger. They are those who can hold anger without allowing it to choose their behavior. They can feel insulted without becoming foolish. They can feel betrayed without exposing their next move. They can feel pain without turning pain into public weakness. This is emotional sovereignty. It means your internal state is governed from within. No stranger controls your mood. No rival controls your timing. No manipulator controls your direction. You decide when to speak. You decide when to leave. You decide what deserves your attention. And most importantly, you decide what receives nothing. Nothing can be a response. Silence can be a verdict. Absence can be a boundary. Indifference can close a door that argument would keep open. Become difficult to provoke, and you become difficult to steer. Let them press harder. Let them grow louder. Let them expose their desperation while you protect your center. The man who cannot be baited cannot be easily controlled, and the man who cannot be controlled becomes dangerous because his enemies are forced to face him without access to his emotions, his timing, or his decisions. He watches the trap close without ever stepping inside it. That is when you become untouchable. Become immune to bait. The easiest man to control is the man who must respond. He must answer every insult. He must correct every misunderstanding. He must defend himself before people who already decided to judge him. He believes silence makes him look weak, so he keeps speaking until he exposes everything. That is the trap. Bait is designed to pull you out of position. A disrespectful comment, a false accusation, a sudden withdrawal, a public challenge, a calculated comparison. None of these need to defeat you directly. They only need to make you abandon discipline. Once you react emotionally, the other person gains information. They learn what wounds you, what angers you, what makes you afraid, and how quickly pressure can move you. Do not give them that education. When someone tries to provoke you, ask one question: what response are they hoping to extract? If they want anger, give them stillness. If they want panic, give them patience. If they want an explanation, give them distance. If they want to drag you into chaos, remain loyal to your purpose. Your refusal to react is not surrender. It is strategic denial. You deny them access to your nervous system. You deny them the satisfaction of watching you lose control. You deny them the power to choose the battlefield. Machiavellian intelligence begins when you stop treating every challenge as something that deserves an answer. Some challenges are invitations to descend. Some arguments are cages. Some people provoke you because conflict is the only place where they can reach you. Stay above them. A man with a mission cannot afford to spend his strength proving himself to spectators. His energy belongs to construction, not performance. His focus belongs to his future, not to every voice demanding attention. Comment: I do not bite the bait. Write it before the next test arrives. There will be moments when silence feels unbearable. Your pride will demand a reply. Your mind will create perfect sentences. Your body will burn with the urge to show them who you are. Wait. Give the emotion time to pass through you without becoming your commander. Walk away. Train. Think. Return only if action serves a purpose. Never respond merely to relieve pressure. That relief is temporary, but the information you reveal may remain in another person's hands forever. The strongest men are not those who feel no anger. They are those who can hold anger without allowing it to choose their behavior. They can feel insulted without becoming foolish. They can feel betrayed without exposing their next move. They can feel pain without turning pain into public weakness. This is emotional sovereignty. It means your internal state is governed from within. No stranger controls your mood. No rival controls your timing. No manipulator controls your direction. You decide when to speak. You decide when to leave. You decide what deserves your attention. And most importantly, you decide what receives nothing. Nothing can be a response. Silence can be a verdict. Absence can be a boundary. Indifference can close a door that argument would keep open. Become difficult to provoke and you become difficult to steer. Let them press harder. Let them grow louder. Let them expose their desperation while you protect your center. The man who cannot be baited cannot be easily controlled. And the man who cannot be controlled becomes dangerous because his enemies are forced to face him without access to his emotions, his timing, or his decisions. He watches the trap close without ever stepping inside it. That is when you become untouchable. Control access, control power. Not everyone deserves the same version of you. Some people receive your time, some receive your trust, some receive your presence. Very few should receive your private thoughts, your unfinished plans, your deepest fears, or the full reach of your loyalty. Access is earned. The weak man gives everyone everything, then feels betrayed when careless hands damage what was precious. He confuses availability with kindness and exposure with honesty. He keeps doors open long after disrespect has entered through them. You must learn to close doors without guilt. Your attention is not public property. Your energy is not an unlimited resource. Your forgiveness does not require restored access. You can release anger and still refuse reunion. You can understand someone and still remove them from your life. This is not cruelty, it is hierarchy. Machiavelli understood that power depends on controlling proximity. The closer someone stands, the more they can observe. The more they observe, the more they can influence. Therefore, closeness must never be granted merely because someone demands it, remembers your past, or claims to care. Watch what people do with small access. Do they protect what you share or repeat it? Do they respect your time or consume it? Do they celebrate your progress or become colder when you rise? Do they honor boundaries or punish you for having them? Their response reveals their position. Comment: access to me is earned. Write it as a law. Stop giving permanent privileges to temporary people. Stop keeping someone close because you fear being called heartless. Those who benefited from your lack of boundaries will always describe your discipline as selfishness. Let them. You are not responsible for maintaining another person's comfort at the cost of your peace. Reduce access quietly. You do not need a dramatic announcement. Answer less, explain less, share less. Become unavailable to chaos. Let distance communicate what endless arguments failed to teach. But do not use distance as a childish weapon. Do not withdraw merely to make someone chase you. That still makes your behavior dependent on their reaction. True detachment does not perform. It decides. When trust is broken, study the pattern. Was it a mistake or a method? Was there accountability or only excuses? Did their behavior change, or did their language become more convincing? Judge patterns, not apologies. An unreadable man is not isolated, he is selective. He may love deeply, but he does not love blindly. He may forgive, but he remembers what the lesson cost. He may welcome people near, but he never hands them authority over his identity. Keep your inner circle small and your standards clear. The fewer people who possess the keys to your emotions, the fewer people can enter and create disorder. The fewer people who know your timing, the fewer can interfere. The fewer people who know your vulnerabilities, the fewer can weaponize them. Control access and you control exposure. Control exposure and you reduce manipulation. You become untouchable, not because no one can approach you, but because approach no longer guarantees influence. People may stand near you and still fail to move you. That is power. You choose who enters, who remains, and who never crosses the gate again. Never apologize for becoming harder to reach after learning what access can cost. The right people will not fear your boundaries. They will respect them. The wrong people will expose themselves by demanding privileges they never earned and resenting limits they helped create. Protect the gate. Your peace depends on it, and your future will reward the discipline.